Destiny is a space sci-fi universe where magic, insane weapons, and abilities all combine for a great cinematic experience. You know what else makes a great cinematic experience? Super weapons, and lots of them. Today we are going to discuss the lore and backstory behind some of Destiny's insane super weapons. Rhulk's planet pulverizing Upended, the Awoken Harbingers, Oryx's Dreadnought, and many more. Welcome on in there, Guardians. Today's video is sponsored by HelloFresh. Meal prep can be tough sometimes, especially if you work a lot and want to jump into games in your free time. And if you're tired of the same old meals week after week and ready to try something new, why not try HelloFresh and experience different flavors from around the globe? With HelloFresh, you get step-by-step recipes and they're super easy to follow. You also get pre-portioned ingredients to help both me and you cut out that prep time, so you could spend more time outside if the weather's clearing up, or more time to stay inside and grind out your Destiny characters, whatever works for you. As for me personally, HelloFresh is nice, especially if I'm making videos and diving into new content like the Witch Queen. It saves a lot of time and brings the food right to me. HelloFresh is much cheaper than grocery shopping, and because of those pre-portioned ingredients, you don't waste money and excess food you're not going to eat. So if you'd like to try something new and get some great meals in the process, use my link down below, or go to HelloFresh.com and use code POGEvade16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts. This is across 6 amazing boxes. Again, thanks to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video, and let's get right into it. In the Vow of the Disciple raid, we first lay eyes on the Upended, a device created by Rhulk which can turn worlds upside down.
The Upended, a title suitable for that which turns worlds upside down. When I was still uninitiated, I would stand guard at my post. I would look to the sky and see the two sons of my Lubre, one eternally shaded in the dark, the other always a brilliant blue, and in them I had seen the folly of our kind. A fear of something we believed bigger than us, and a reliance on that which kept us. That blue sun that we harnessed our power from. A simple reversal of that power cracked the blue in half, shut it off, and Lubre died.
The Upended has destroyed countless worlds, as Rhulk says, and he was actually planning to use it in Savathun's throne world to destroy it if she didn't cooperate. We then later see that once she returned with a light, she outsmarted Rhulk and rendered this device useless, but that was the plan in the beginning. In the Vow raid, we can witness the Upended feeding off of the power from the worm. In a lore card, we see this. I became a vessel for his jealousies, a source of power for his Upended to consume, to see Savathun's throne world shattered should she ever step out of line. In the deep, my children pay a price in servitude, for survival. In Ascendance, the Hive pay a price in servitude for power, and in the dark, I pay a price in servitude so others may be nurtured. It must not be in vain.
My witness. Whether I survive Savathun's betrayal or not, the Upended will ensure we salvage our perfect goal. The final abyss awaits us all.
The Awoken Harbingers. Harbingers are awoken superweapons that can cause some pretty massive damage. You can read about these things all you want, but you can also see them in action during the opening cutscene to the Taken King at the Battle of Saturn. In the Dreaming City, the Awoken would actually speak to the Harbingers, giving us the impression that they are sentient and have a life of their own. Queen Marisov, though, would command them, and her Techeuns would need to dispatch them as witnessed in the battle. Techeuns are usually used for many magical reasons with the Awoken and often form a connection with Awoken technology, and these Harbingers are no different. These magical beams put a massive dent in Oryx's forces near the rings of Saturn, and only one of these remains. In one of the Queen's Court's visits, Mara speaks to the Nine about moving an asset into position beyond the grave of the First Fleet, whatever that means.
If that's so, I accept their terms. Move the asset into position beyond the grave of the First Fleet. And do remind them, I have shown more than enough patience.
Now, we don't know what that asset was. Is it one of the remaining Harbingers? And if not, we probably will see this in the battle to come with the Black Fleet. The Dreadnought. Oryx's Dreadnought also has a massive weapon of its own seen in the same cutscene. Created by Oryx's daughters seen in King's Fall, this massive device feeds off the power of the Taken King and his throne world aboard his ship, bursting that energy outward into the material world and unleashing a massive fleet-decimating blast.
You and I know how this ends. We've known since you escaped from that pit. The Awoken have played their part. This was all part of the plan.
This thing is a beast. The Cabal are known for destroying planets and solar systems, and the Almighty is a big part of the blame for that. This thing is one of the largest Cabal vessels known in size, rivaling that of Oryx's Dreadnought. The Almighty breaks down entire solar systems for useful parts and then destroys the rest, discards it like trash. Created by Dominus Gaul, this thing was a threat to us multiple times, during the Red War trying to destroy the Sun, and in Season of the Worthy where the Legion remnants destroyed its engine and set it on a collision course with the city.
They call it the Almighty, the crown jewel of the Red Legion and life's work of their leader, Dominus Gaul. Gaul has subjugated hundreds of worlds. Those that resisted no longer exist. You see, the Almighty annihilates stars. Nothing and no one survives Gaul's ambition. What he wants is the Traveler and its light. As for the Almighty, it's now pointed at our sun. In short, sir, the war's over, and we've lost.
The Cabal love their giant ships, and I guess you can also categorize the Leviathan as a superweapon itself. The thing straight up eats planets. Anyway, Guardians, that's all we got for today's video. Some lore and insight into some crazy superweapons in the Destiny universe. Once again, thank you so much to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. You can find all their links in the description down below. If you'd like to see some more Destiny lore and mysteries just like this video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Anyway, my name's Evade, and I'll catch you Guardians in the next one.